Hello there. So yeah, from Misoshiru video I've been informed today about the volatile power removal. It's going to be gone. What does that mean for us? No longer volatility stacking via empowered attacks, which will hamper the tempo of volatility stacks stacking. How bad is this? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We are still offensively buffed a lot in comparison to previous leagues, and we're still pretty much fine. We're just not going to be completely broken, which is good actually. I was voting for different kind of balance change here. I was hoping that the growth talisman is going to get nerfed from 15 to 10%. That would mean that if we had like perfect roll belt and 3 sockets gloves, we could get 100%. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore, but it's not that bad. We're gonna get volatile stacks from crits with support gem, as well as from ailments applications. I suppose I recommend to go both, because you will not be able to apply the ailments with every single hit. Anyways, we'll see how it goes with volatility. Today I wanted to speak about power charges generation, as we no longer have Sniper's Mark, which kinda sucks. So what do we have? I made a little graph. So yeah, we have Cast on X and Profane Ritual as baseline for mapping. It works decently good, but it sucks on bossing, so you need to mix it up with something else. For example, you need manual Profane Ritual and Sacrifice, which is fine method, but not really for my build. This is mostly Flicker Strike technique, and it occupies 2 ability slots, which is a lot, costs 60 spirits, but that's fine. And you need to have a Scepter on the weapon swap to summon minions. Together with the baseline, you're fine. Another way is Vol's Protector. Vol's Protector actually can be a standalone way, so you don't need to put Profane Ritual on Cast on X, but I'd still recommend it if you want to use power charges a lot. But it has drawback of very weak body armor, and it needs high crit chance. Interesting strategy of using the charm that generates power charges on cold hit on you. The charm technique consists of Breath of the Mountain charm that gives you a power charge whenever you're getting hit with a cold damage. Just as it is, it's pretty useless. However, you can mix it up with Catalysis. This is a notable in here. And what does it do? It makes us take 5% of physical damage from hits as a random element. So there is like 1/3 chance to be cold damage and generate the power charge for us. But it's still not enough, right? Because we're not getting hit all the time with physical attacks, or we're not getting hit at all. So you need to mix it up with Skull's Brittle Jade Tiara helmet, because this helmet makes us take damage accordingly to mana costs we're paying for skills. This helmet and this charm and this notable makes it a pretty decent option for actually standalone power charges generation, but you still can mix it up with Profane Ritual on cast on something. It's also synergistic with this charm, Gammahu Chosen Ruby Charm, because this gives us rage whenever we are hit with fire damage. So this is also an option. Also, I figured that we still are able to use actually Combat Frenzy. And how is that so? It's like that. So we are getting Combat Frenzy with Resonance Keystone on the passive tree, and we're using Essence Drain on cast on something with Chaotic Freeze. That way, whenever we hit a target with Essence Drain with Chaos damage, we are building up the freeze. It's going to be really good for mapping, but it occupies the cast on something pretty much as a whole, because for Essence Drain to be actually effective you need Chain, and it's really recommended to use Contagion as well with it. And we are going to use Drain Ailments on it, because we want to drain ailments, so we apply ailments, right? So yeah, but since we needed Resonance, a keystone with this, we cannot use From Nothing in this place, so we cannot skip everything and pick just the best nodes here. It's 5 notables to be taken from this From Nothing, and I suppose it's the best option for us still. So it's up to you whether you want to use it or not. Also, this method is devaluing the original scene because the spells we're using on Cast on X are chaos damage already. So that's it. Those are methods I'm gonna test, all of those, and pick the one that feels the best. That's it for today. Thank you very much.